The color of your skin is something you have to battle every day at your place of work, in the shop.
Your friend, you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Wendu. I'm a content creator that is based in Zurich, Switzerland. And if it's your first time of coming across my channel, please don't make it your last. Click on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I put up a video. Yeah, so if it's your first time of coming here, you are so welcome. Take a seat. This place is full of information. It is a fun packed place, and yeah, let's dive into this video. Our topic today, as you can see, is life as a foreigner in a foreign country, or in Switzerland, or in Zurich. So I'm going to be telling you what you expected to experience as a foreigner. Even after 14 years of living in Switzerland, I still experience some of these things from time to time. The first one is the color of your skin. You're a black person, whether you are born in Switzerland or you live in Switzerland for 20, 30 years, the color of your skin is something you have to battle every day at your place of work, in the shop, everywhere you go. Your hair texture, your hairstyle, it is a constant battle. Sometimes I don't wear wig to work. I go to work with my natural hair. Is something I started since last year. I chose to cut my hair, color my hair, and I carry my hair colored like that to work. And that makes me stand out, which I like, because I have to. Wearing wig, I feel like I'm not representing my culture as much as I should. So me choosing is easier for me, is low maintenance for me to wear my hair to work. I have people coming to work and like, why is your hair like that? Did your hair come out from, did God create your hair coily like that? Blah, blah, blah. So this is a constant battle you have to battle abroad as a black immigrant or a foreigner or an African. The other thing is your skill. You might be the best in your class. You might be the best in your team, but you have to fight 10 times harder than your white counterpart. If you're working in a corporate environment, you might be the one that has the best skills among all the white people. But the fact that you are a black person, the fact that you are a mixed race person, the fact that you are a colored person gives you a disadvantage entirely. I say to people, I say to my kids, you are a black child. You are going to be a black child for the rest of your life. You have to learn to fight your way every day. It is something that I think that we parents should try to nurture our children, because like, let me say, for example, my kids go to school. The area I live in, I don't have black or colored people here. It may be 2 or 3 people. So it's majority, like 99.5% white. So my kids, I have to tell them that you have to fight in school every day to be the best. You have to push, you have to learn, you have to study, you have to give your best. As a foreigner, even though they are born here, they are still foreigner. These are some of the things we contend with. The other one is your educational quality. Your educational quality. You might have a master's, you might have an executive MBA. The fact that you have a colored skin, the fact that you have an accent, the fact that you have an intonation disqualifies you immediately. You call on the phone, you want to request for something, they just hear your accent and the attitude changes. You step into somewhere, they see you, they don't want to know what color, what your qualification is. They assume that you are getting benefit from the government. I have heard neighbors ask me, how come you live on this part of Zurich? Do you get help from the government? And I said, no. They said, so how do you pay your bill? I don't know how people, these are some of the questions that people ask you. To them, they are just being honest, but they don't know that they are infringing on your right as a human being. Like, I know how much this place costs. I live here. I got the apartment and I live here. I'm not on social benefits. I'm not living on a social housing estate. So, but they come because the fact that I'm a black person, they ask me that question and I have to answer it. The other one is obeying the law. You can be in a shop. I'm talking about Switzerland. You can be in a shop or you can be walking on the streets. The police will come to check. They might see white people and ignore them, but the moment they see you as a black person, it has happened to me. I was in McDonald's with somebody. So we were like 3 black people and a white lady. The police people walked up to us, the black people, to ask us for our passport and our permits. The guy said he had his permit in the hotel. They'd asked him that we have to go with you to the hotel to see your permits, you know. I don't know why that happens, but this is something we deal with on a daily basis. I just think you have to deal with it holding your head up high. Don't let it destroy you or your person. Don't let it depress you, because it's very, very easy for you to feel offended and escalate. The other one is the language. Yes, the language. When you hear white people speak, white people that are born here, like kids that are born here, and you hear African kids that are born here speak, you could pick up, oh, this is a white intonation or this is a black intonation. Even in America, when you see a black American speak and you hear a white American speak, you could tell, even by not seeing the faces, that this person is a black American and this is a white American. So sometimes you have to try to be, but I have learned to tell myself, you know what, I am Nigerian, I am African, I was born in Nigeria, I grew up in Nigeria, I was almost 25 before I moved to Switzerland, I have an accent and you deal with my accent. I am not prepared to change my accent for nobody. I am not prepared to change my accent for nobody. And I speak this way even at work. I speak this way everywhere I go to. I try to maintain, because when you try to pretend to copy an accent, you will lose it, because one way or the other, you will fall out of track. So one thing I do is consciously tell myself, you are Nigerian, you are African, you are Igbo, you are born in the north, you have an accent, and I deal with that accent. So that is something you have to learn to deal with. I see most people, they come abroad after 2 or 3 years, they are already speaking, don't deceive yourself. They will know that you are forming. They will know that it is fake. They will know you are forming. They will know you are fake. So why don't you stick to being you and be proud of who you are? It doesn't matter who is proud of you. You have to be proud of yourself. So another one is dating. Dating. If you're a black person, I have noticed that most white people that want to date the black race, they go for the really, 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 really dark skin black Africans. I have rarely, if you see people like Adama and her husband, you see that Adama is really, really very dark skinned. If you see people like, what's this other, Jane and Jack in Netherlands, you will see that Jane is really, really dark skinned. If you see somebody like, who again will I give an example? There's this Mariam Shitu or something. You will see that she is very, I'm trying to think out black people that I know that are married or dating white people. It's difficult. So if you're not in a relationship and you're a light-skinned person and you come abroad or you move, I'm not talking about myself. I am not available. But I know that from talking to people, if you're a light-skinned African, it's difficult for you to date here. And there are not so much black people for you to date. So I don't know. I don't know how dating is, but I know it is difficult for colored or mixed race black people to date abroad in Switzerland. Yeah, another one is the leisure activities. Yes. In school, I have noticed that most of the black children or most of the kids that are black are geared towards sports. I don't know why they do that. I have on so many occasions where they have told me, your kids, they run very well, they are very strong, they can play football, they can play athletics. Yeah, my kids do athletics and football, but for me, they are doing it because it's a leisure activity. I'm not doing it because that is where I want them to, that is the route I want them to go. I think education is good and important. Sport is good and important, but get a degree, get a certificate, get a license, get whatever you want to get, so that later, even if you choose to do sport, you always have something to fall back in. But most times the black children or the mixed race children are pushed towards sport because we are strong, we are resilient. They just believe that sport is for you people. So that is it. So this is where I'm going to be leaving this video. I don't want it to be too long, but these are some of the struggles I know that foreigners face abroad when they come here. Integration is another one. Trying to integrate, trying to learn the culture, trying to learn the food, trying to figure out where to buy your own food, trying to adjust to the taste bug of eating dried fruit, try to adjust to The fact that if you want to eat ugu, you cannot go to the market and buy ugu. You have to use spinach as an alternative. These are some of the struggles. But when you get used to it, you're like, you know what? It's okay. So guys, 1 second. So these are some of the struggles you will face as a foreigner moving abroad or living abroad. Share in the comment section what has been your struggle. Even after 14 years, I am still struggling with a lot of this fact or points I have pinpointed here. So even after 20 years, I know people that have lived 20 years abroad and they still struggle with this one or two facts. Okay, guys? So till I come to your screen again, my name is Wendu. God bless you and stay safe and keep being you. Never change you for anybody. Be proud of your skin tone. Be proud of your color. Be proud of your... Thank you so much and God bless you. Bye.